guys, welcome back to Empowering. So excited to have you here with me. So today this video is for my new graduates out there. And if you're not a new graduate and you're still a nursing student, then still watch because one day you will be a nurse and you might find these tips helpful. Just before we get started, I'm going to give you like a list of things to do. And this is the way I start my morning. It's my morning baseline routine. But just so you guys know, watch the video, but if you just look below, I've typed everything for you so you can actually print that out, take it with you, and check it out as you go along. So one thing that I've noticed for sure from being a nurse for 5 years is this. You cannot count on anything during the job, but the only thing you can kind of, sort of, remotely count on is that your mornings will somewhat usually be similar. So if you have a good baseline morning routine down, like you do this, this, and this, 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 and this, 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 and this, then your day usually does flow better. And the faster you can get these things done and the more safely you can get them done and the more efficiently you can get them done, usually the better your day goes. And if you have a good, well-run morning, you're usually able to handle all of the rest of the variability that you will find throughout the rest of your day. So here is my baseline morning routine. I always come in and I get my assignment, obviously. Write my assignment down, and then I try, if possible, if the nurse is standing right there wanting to give me a report, then obviously I want to respect that nurse's time, but usually they're not because I usually get there pretty early. So usually what I do is I add my patients to my list on the computer, and then I check their last set of vital signs and their labs. So after that, then I get a report, and then we do report in room now. I think that's pretty nationwide. But anyways, we do a report in the room, and while you're in the room, you just kind of want to be looking at the patient. While you're looking at the patient, you're kind of telling a lot from that. You're kind of doing a quick neuro assessment too. Is the patient alert and oriented? If they're sleeping, it's kind of hard. You don't want to wake people up for this because they're already getting woken up so much as it is in the hospital. So that's it. Report in the room is after that. Get your morning vital signs, or the nursing assistant will get the morning vital signs. It's always nice when you have an assistant to do that, but if not, then you do it. And then after you have the vital signs, then I usually, let's say everybody's fine. All my vital signs are fine. All the labs are fine. You know, this is a perfect world for today, and it does happen. So I'm just going to start with the earliest medication. I have a 730 Synthroid, so I will start with that. And at that point, depending on what they have, I might get all of their medications for the morning right then. It depends. If it's once a day medications, then you can do that. If the medications are timed, you can be more careful at times. So depending on that, then I will do that. Then I'll just, while I go to that patient's room, I will give them that medication. Obviously, we're being very careful while we give the medication. We're doing the 5, 6, or 7, or 10 rates, and we are checking carefully. Hopefully your hospital is implementing scanning, which I think that also is nationwide. If it's not, it's coming soon to you, which I love scanning, by the way. Oh my gosh, it's just that extra safety net. So thank you, scanning, love it. And then at that time, I will actually do a full physical assessment. After I do my full physical assessment, I document it right then and there. And guys, listen, when you start off as new graduates and you have 1 patient and 2 patients, your goal is to do everything safely, effectively, and quickly. The more familiarized you can get yourself with the computer system and the documenting things safely, effectively, and fast, then the better off you will be, because speed is crucial. And the more patients that you get, I don't know where it is, where you work, but sometimes we get 7 patients. So speed, efficiency, and safety, are obviously number 1. So the faster you can get, the safer you can get, the better off you'll be. After I've done all of my patients, I've given their medications, I've assessed them, and I've documented my assessments, the rest of the day, like I said, can take on a number of different forms. You could have discharges, you could have, things happen, you could have family members coming in, you could have new orders. So like I said, if you have a strong baseline morning routine, it doesn't mean to say it's gonna go, perfect every time. So just an example something that happens all the time is this. You'll have 1 or 2 patients with really high blood pressures. So obviously, let's say you have 2 really high blood pressures. So how do you know which one to see first? Which is kind of hard because they both can be very dangerous. But one thing that is a sign that you need to go see that patient first is, are they symptomatic? So knowing whether or not they're, are they symptomatic and is this normal for them? Like, let's say you have a patient that's, day 1 post-op and has had normal vital signs all throughout the day, but yet all of a sudden it's spiked. You need to find out what's going on. So, or you have somebody that has, a history of hypertension, and if you look, their blood pressure's been going like that and that and that. Well, you might want to see that post-op patient first. So it's all about learning to prioritize and, learning to look at trends. And okay, I think that's it for now. So I don't want to overload you too much. All right, guys, I will see you soon. Love you. Can't wait. Bye.